Welcome back, children, to the topic pedigree analysis. And in the previous video, I have taught you about the various symbols that are used in the pedigree, and I also had given the video that how will you come to know whether the trait or the gene that you want to study in this pedigree is dominant or recessive. I must tell you regarding pedigree few important things that I missed in the previous video. So let's do that first. Now children, pedigree analysis is pedigree analysis is a tabular representation of family history. And in this family history, we want to study a particular trait or a particular disease. So a tabular representation is made so that the study is easier, right? It helps us to know whether the gene is dominant or recessive. It also helps us to know whether the gene is autosomal, that is transferred through the autosomes, or whether it is transferred through sex-linked chromosomes. So the disease or the trait can be either autosomal dominant, it can be autosomal recessive, it can also be sex-linked dominant or sex-linked recessive. It depends. Now, chances of its expression in the next generation could be there, okay? And it's not necessary that it will express. And we will also not say that it won't express, okay? Autosomal genes are present on 22 chromosomes. As we know, human beings are having 23 pair of chromosomes, and out of 23 pairs, 22 pairs are the autosomes and one pair is the sex chromosome, right? So autosome genes are present on the 22 chromosomes, leaving X and Y because X and Y are your sex chromosomes. Genes on X chromosomes are always called sex-linked genes. I already told you that is why we always call X chromosome to be a sex chromosome, right? Females have XX, that is 2X, a general idea. Male has only one X with it. So that means the sex chromosome, which will alter the character in a male or a female. In a female, there are two X chromosomes, so these two will decide how the female is going to be. But in males, there is only one X chromosome, and this is the one who will carry the genes. Okay, why? Because the genes present on Y chromosome are known as Hollandric genes, okay, and they are present only in males. So if there is a gene present on Y chromosome, suppose there is a gene present on Y chromosome, then only father will transfer this to son, right? Because father gives Y chromosome to son. So understood. I hope this is clear to all of you.